ourselves being in the rut for rest of our life. We had to lift ourselves up. We had to find something. In fact, for 4 days, I must have prayed, God, there has to be something more than 9 to 5. God, there has to be something more than 9 to 5. But I didn't know any better than only having a job, nothing else. And the fourth day, Sergeant called. And when Sergeant called, I didn't say, let me think about it. Should I pick up the phone or not? Should I listen or not? I jumped and picked that phone up. You got to know what you want to know, what you want in life, not what you have in life, what you want in life. And that gets me excited to see my future. Even today, we are so excited to see tomorrow. Because we plan for tomorrow. If you live in your past, you're going to always think about, oh, अपने कितने अच्छे दिन थे, अब क्या हो गया? रोना धोना बन, आगे का सोचो, तभी प्लानिंग कुछ हो पाएगी. अगर रोना धोना ही होगा तो फिर कहां से आगे बढ़ोगे यार? आगे बढ़ने के लिए हमें आगे की सोचना पड़ता है. You have to think ahead of time. You have to think about future. You have to live in the present, but think of your future, not of your past. जो हो गया सो हो गया. अब सिर्फ करना है. क्या बोलती है नीलूफर?
Absolutely, guys. Good evening, India. Look forward to listening and hearing from all the leaders. We thank Raj and Sangeeta for giving us the privilege of kicking off this excellent leadership. New year, new beginnings, guys. Are we ready to learn, adapt, and thrive in the new normal, guys? You know, most of us were going through the situations, pandemic, and everything else, but the Shah team was growing through the pandemic, and now post pandemic we're going to be thriving, guys, and that's the mantra of this year, is to thrive. And how many of you are ready to revisit your goals, revisit your dreams, and go out and make it happen? Because nothing happens until somebody has a dream, puts that to action, guys. You know, so dream is very important for all you new folks. Very important to get a dream. And what is a dream? Dream is nothing else but writing down, guys. We heard our upline say that many times to us. Write down what do you want from this business that you cannot have from whatever you're doing currently. So I urge you guys, once this leadership is over, please take the time to write down 5 things that you would like to have through this business opportunity that you will not be able to have otherwise. And then write a date with it. What do you want? When do you want it? And what are you willing to do to get what you want? Because all of us wish and want for everything, but to get something, you have to put the action behind it. Action ke bina kuch nahi hota hai. So it's very important, guys, that we need to write down and then write a paragraph. To write money, write this, write that is very important. It's okay. Anybody can write. But to write a paragraph about it, it takes time. It takes thought, because it's not about cars and homes. It's about an emotional dream that will give you what you want. If you're not emotional about what you want, if you've been in business for more than a year or two, guys, and you haven't achieved what you want, or it hasn't motivated you to go out and put in the work, because this business takes a lot of work. Yes, there is income, but in residual income, passive income, whatever that income is, requires ongoing work also. There is no ongoing work, there is no ongoing income. So it's very important to have an emotional, mental toughness and emotional stability also. We get a few no's and we just run down and say, "Well, business nahi hota hai, we can't work it, we can't do it, it doesn't happen." And guys, we expect a lot from our friends and family. Now, if you had a restaurant, would your restaurant depend only on your friends and family? No, right? You will go bankrupt the first day, because everyone will want to have a free meal. So why are we expecting friends and family to say yes to us in the first time when we show them the business opportunity? So be ready for it. To treat them as your practice ground. That friends and family are practice ground. In our case, Sajid didn't have to think about, and Intezar didn't have to think about us as practice ground. We were praying God there has to, and we thank every day for this wonderful couple, good friends of ours for almost 4 decades, who showed us this opportunity and changed our life for the better, guys. So I hope you have a great friendship in your upline also, because friendships is going to keep you in this business, guys. Thank God Raj and Sangeeta held on to us even when we were down times, and they believed in us when we didn't have anything to show that, hey, yes, you guys can do it. So that could make us go out and do things, guys. And also have the patience. Be patient with yourself, because we want everything yesterday. We live in a microwave के ज़माने में कभी-कभी 1 minute भी बहुत ज़्यादा होती है, especially even for me. Sometimes I'm like, when will this 1 minute be over? and we all want to get started. We all want to launch six people, and we are diamonds. Guys, that's not what life is. That's not what this business is about. It's about putting in the effort, putting in the work. It's not about just dreaming big, but it's how long can you dream big? Is your dream just worth 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, 2 years? Are you like milk, which has an expiry of 24 to 48 hours, especially in India? Or are you with a no expiry date product that is on the shelf for life, guys? We are like the iCook, 30 years warranty and beyond. How many of you are like the queen that you want to be beyond 30 years in this business, guys? And that's what this business is all about. Because when you get tough, when you have all these things, so learn, guys, to visualize what you want, or visualize what, verbalize, and then vitalize your dreams. And visualize doesn't mean just dream about what you want. Visualize is having that feeling of how happy you will be when you are in that car, in your home. Because all these things, material things, guys, will give you 2 minutes of excitement, maybe 2 days of excitement. But when you live in that mental state of happiness, is when you will get things happen to you, guys. And the last but not the least thing, guys, is have gratitude. Have an attitude of gratitude for everything. When we come into the business, sometimes we look at other people growing, sometimes we look at other LOSs, and we wish that we were in that LOS, or we wish that upline was our upline, guys. Be happy. क्या हम लोग हमारे माँ बाप को चेंज करते हैं, बोलते हैं कि I wish my parents were so and so? Or are you? We, Firdosh and I, are proud of our last name. Are you proud of your LOS, whatever that is? It could be Shah. Under the Shah banner, we have the Kakani, we have the Sayed, we have the Sonis, and we have the so many other teams here. We have the Devlapalis and all these leaders. So be proud of your last name within that umbrella of the Shah leadership. Don't wish and want that somebody else should have been my parents, I would have done better. No, you are where you are is because of the choices and the work ethics that you have, not what somebody else has. So take responsibility. Be responsible for where you are in life. It's nothing to do with your upline or downline. It's everything to do with you. And that's what Raj and Sangeeta taught us like many years ago, is make the first circle right. When you have the first circle right is when everything happens right for you. In fact, we learned to have abundance mindset from Raj and Sangeeta. They actually did brain surgery on us many years ago. And thanks to that, today we are able to live a life of choices and a life of significance, guys. You can have high paying jobs, but tomorrow, always look at it. We looked at ourselves and we said, if I am X'd out of this family picture, will my family live the life that they live today? And why should you be, guys? Life insurance पाने के लिए किसी को मरना पड़ता है. यहाँ पे बोनस चेक लेने के लिए दोनों को खुशी खुशी रहना है साथ में, फैमिली के साथ. So that is income insurance we have through this business. तो life insurance क्यों चाहिए आपको? आप जी के आप मजा कर सकते हो. How many of you ready? How many of you missed the Achievers trip? That's okay. Next year's trip is to Turkey. How many of you are ready for Turkey? I know many of us went to Istanbul and came, but now it's another place. I don't know what it is, but I joined. I love to travel. Whatever your goal is, guys, have that thing, guys. And in closing, I just want to say, guys, the distance between what you want and what you get is what you do. So don't worry about what happened in the last year. Worry about coming September. What am I going to do? Where will I be in September 2021 is what is important to me. And for that is important is September 2020. What I do in 2020 will give me September 20, October, November, December, January 21, January, February will give me the results, guys. Sometimes people think I'll give a surprise to my upline by going platinum and diamond. Guys, the only person who will be surprised is you. So don't surprise anybody. Have that one hand up to your upline, have that one hand down to your downline, and go out and make it happen for you. And I'm just so grateful and thankful for a husband who didn't wait for me to get excited about this business. जब हमारे पास कुछ नहीं था तो ड्रीम्स ही नहीं थे. अगर आप ऐसे हो, आपके पास ड्रीम्स नहीं है तो कोई बात नहीं. Work with your nightmares. At least you know what you don't want, and that will give you that motivation to get what you want, guys. And for those didn't wait for me, some of you guys make excuses. When my wife is ready, I will do it. Some of you say when my husband is ready, we'll do it. When my upline changes, I will do it. When my downline does this, I will change this. Guys, you change. You be that person that you want to be in this new day, guys. Believe, have the excitement, and have the motivation to go out and make it happen. And yes, to my visionary Firdosh for putting Canada on the map here. Yes, over to Firdosh.
Thank you, Nilfer. Wow, my goodness. I'm so excited. I'm really excited to share with you some of my thoughts when it comes to dreams because we were totally broke when we got started. We emotionally broke, we were financially broke, any other thing we were broke. But one thing I was not broke at was I had the guts to go and try something new. I didn't wait for nobody's permission. I didn't want, my boss was my motivation. Every time I went to work, he motivated me. When he kicked my butt, I said, "You watch me. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a short time." And he motivated me to go out in the evening and show more plans, go talk to more people, share more concepts. Many of you are looking for leads. Don't look for leads, look for conversations. Look who you can talk with. No, that motivates. The dream motivates you. What's your dream? You know something? I'll give you another secret. Even an ugly guy with a dream will look handsome. Have a dream in you. Don't worry about nice tie and nice face and nice cream. Everything will follow. Have a dream. When you have a dream, using your product is a dream-based products. Supporting your own business is your dream. I want my family security. It's a dream. It's a drive that you need to move. See, you have all the technical knowledge. Let me tell you this. You know that four quadrants, left hand side uses all the skill sets. You know, right hand side, they use the thought process. They look for thought process. That means we teach time. We talk about process. We talk because we want you to build your dream. Think tomorrow what you're going to do and how good you will become as you grow in the business. I want you to know I wanted respect from my wife when I got started in the business. If you're still fighting with each other, you have lost your dream. Get your dream back. Otherwise, you will keep fighting and you will keep fighting. Nothing is going to change if you always keep fighting. But who are you motivating? If I'm arguing with my wife, she's not motivated. If she's not motivated, she's arguing with me, I'm not motivated. Why would I go out and do the work? Why? Always stress. Why? Lack of money. Let's fix the problem, which is money. Let's fix it. Go out, do it. We have challenges. Many of you have a lot of situations. We have excellent products, neutralite products. Have a dream. See, using the product is not expensive. Products are not expensive. You have less income. Products are not expensive. You have less income. Make more income. You cannot be rich by saving money. You'll be rich by making money. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. Because nothing gets done if you're not going to do something. You have to get up from your seat and go out and do the work. Don't wait for each other. Nilüfer was non-supportive in the beginning in the business, but I didn't wait for her. 6 months later, I gave her $400 from the business. $400 is not a big income. Part-time even, not big income. But as she got it, she got excited. She came with me to the next function. And after the next function, hunky dory, she started to tell everybody, I'm in the business and my husband is helping me. Hello. Things change very fast. A little bit of money, a little bit of money. And but another, I'll give you another tip. Don't be comfortable with a little bit of money. Some of you are so comfortable that you don't want to work out. You don't want to go out and stretch. Why? Because I'm getting that $10,000. I'm getting, excuse me, 10,000 rupees, or I'm getting a little. Listen, guys, to have a predictable and profit in the business, you need to have passion. If you don't have passion, nobody's going to buy you anything. You are the brand ambassador of your business, not Amway business. Be a brand. Amway does a great deal. Amway does a great deal promoting Amway company. You are the passion. You're your company. Setna Internationals. I'm the CEO of that company. But let me give you the news. I'm also the janitor of my company. Many of you are still thinking only CEO mentality. But what about doing the work in your own home? See, everything is a balance. I love the way Raj and Sangeeta lives. They talk about balance. I've done so many boo-boos that Sajid and Raj can talk about for a whole night also. But you know something? I did little more of loyalty. I was little more of excitement. I was little more of hardworking. And when you keep your focus on growth, things will happen. Don't try to figure out how it will happen. Start making it happen. And that requires that energy. Let me tell you when you know okay, you have a dream. When you have an empty tank, if you're driving a motorcycle or a scooter or a bike, but when you have an empty tank and you still believe you'll reach home from wherever you are, that means you're a dreamer. You are a dreamer. Another thing I'll tell you how you can increase your dream. Be prayer. Bring God in your life. Bring God in your life so that the power, the supernatural power. Let me also give you one more tip. When you're happy and hunky dory with your upline, when you're happy and hunky dory of your upline, you have peace of mind. Okay, my back is taken care of. I can dream big. I don't care if I make mistakes. I know how to say sorry. You looked at Chuck and Uma just now as they started and we had to restart everything. What did he say? I apologize. Taking responsibility and saying sorry. Oh my God. To me, those leaders are the people I would love to follow. Those are the people that I had hats off to them. Why? Because they humble themselves. We are all looking for hash people in our life. What about being hash? When was the last time you picked up the phone and talked to your downline who has not called you in a month? When was the last time you showed that downline? Showed that downline that you care for them? Or are you going to say that I used to do in the beginning of my business, I'll find somebody else, I'll find somebody else, I'll find somebody else? The habits that you develop when you're new in the business, you will build them up. You will build them up when you're big in the business. So learn to make good habits from the beginning. Readings will stretch you. Everything is going to stretch you. People say, "Oh, I want organic growth in my business." Have you figured out organic dream in your life? Do you have a dream which is organic? Then you talk about organic business. But if every day you're facing challenges, if every day how do you know you're facing challenge? Listen to your wife. You will know you're facing challenge. Because she will exactly, in the beginning, Nilufer used to be, and I used to have more fights than any happiness, to be honest with you. Once Nilufer told Sajid something, and she tried to correct me, I used to get excited. Once Sajid knew about what my difficulty was, Sajid told me in counseling, Firdosh, Nilufer is your friend. She's your life partner. She's your business partner. She's not trying to put you down. She's trying to get you best out of you. I don't live with you. She lives with you. She knows what you do. She knows what you don't do. Take her advice seriously. I suck my ego up. I suck it up. In 12 months after that, we went platinum. Some of you are fighting and fighting and fighting as if you think fighting is more important than the platinum pin that you want to achieve. And it's not the pin. I'm not excited about being a diamond pin. I'm excited about the diamond money. I'm excited about the diamond lifestyle. I'm excited about the diamond respect. It's not about only money. If you're only thinking about your business, let me say, if I'm only thinking about me, diamond, my, I have a job in Amway. I have a job. But that job, you only think about me, my, me. This is teamwork. You have to think about others. And when you think about others, they will think about you. You need 6 friends to go diamond, my dear friends. First, you start with team of 10. And first, that itself, you start by speaking it. And when you speak it, God's blessings are always with you. And towards the end of the story, I must tell you one thing for sure. To have a strong and big business, you have to have a strong desire to succeed. And you cannot teach somebody the desire thing. You have to learn what is your desire. What is going to get you excited? All these functions and books and talks that you listen to are inspirational. Inspiration. Motivation is an inside job. You got to do it. Find an upline who believes in you. Find an upline. Spit your ego out. Because you can't keep ego and you can't be successful. I have seen people who are successful having ego, back to got ego, success went away. And I've seen people who have ego, but have given up ego, success came to them. Work hard. Don't feel shy to work hard. The real changer is you don't have to be like anybody. You got to be the best you can be. I hope it could make sense. And in the beginning, Raj said everything, but he didn't say, what did he say? Didn't say Gujarati? केम छो बता केम छो गुजराती नहीं बोलेला हमें याद कर ही नहीं था all the best to you guys. God bless you.
Thank you for listening. Back to the host.
Wow.